Today on Drawbli,
Ben is drawing fruit.
click that subscribe button if you're new around here.
And comment below with ideas of what we can do to improve as artists.
And share some of your fruit online with the hashtag Drawbli.
So Ben, tell me about the fruit.
I will tell you about the fruit. This is the first time that I have painted fruit.
Ever?
In 4 months.
Oh my gosh.
in a little while. I
while.
really enjoy painting food. I don't know about you. I have a lot of fun drawing food. We've been doing a ton of faces and portraits lately, haven't we? Mm-hmm. And they're really hard.
They're so hard.
Especially because we look at faces so much as humans, so it's like really obvious to tell when things are off. But now after like going through the what would be the word? Like the gambit? I don't know. Anyway, after going through all of that, coming back to something that feels so much easier is so fun.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, because I feel like with fruit, you can really push the stylization, for one thing.
You can.
And nobody's going to be like, oh my gosh, it looks so wrong now. Like with a face, how it's so easy to mess it
Your
up.
fruit's too skinny.
Your fruit's too skinny.
The boobs on your fruit are too big.
Where is your fruit's organs?
Where are the organs of your fruit? Those seeds are, oh my God. Why did you draw the seeds like that? Nobody's going to say that about your fruit.
Nobody's going to say it. It's
They
fruit.
might.
Well, I don't know.
There's somebody out there who would.
There's something to be said about everything if you look hard enough. But hey, we don't look for that.
So this is the first time I've drawn fruit in 4 months. So I wanted to see like how much have I improved in those 4 months? Something we talk about a lot is the like day-to-day. You never really see the improvements in your drawing because it's just like from one thing to the next, it's pretty minor improvements. But like in 4 months, is that long enough to see improvements?
Right. So what was it you drew 4 months ago?
Well, I'm actually gonna show at the end of the video.
Okay.
And you can let me know, do you think that there has been some improvement from then to now?
Yeah. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. What if I say no? What if I say like, there is no discernible improvement between 4 months ago and today?
That's okay. I will live with that, but I do think that there are some discernible and objective improvements, which I'm going to talk about here as we go. So, Abby, have you been doing any food painting lately? Any fruits? Nothing of the sort? Just focusing on the faces. You're too invested in the faces.
Faces, bodies, yeah. Clothes, yeah.
Well, one thing I've been playing with in my portraits lately is stroke economy, as well as just like how I lay down my brush strokes. I've been thinking about that a lot more. It's so easy to get muddy with a painting. So my early stages of painting right here are like, think of my like sketch. I'm just being kind of rough with these different ideas. I'm not sampling any colors from my image. I'm just trying to get something on the canvas.
Okay.
Seeing how it looks. And then I'm gonna start adding some really cool brush strokes here later that I think you're gonna be really excited about because you mentioned them and said that they looked really cool. So.
Yeah. Well, great. I'm so excited to see that. Yeah, you added a lot of fun detail work to this piece and it really looks very nice. It reminds me of it doesn't look like anime food,
Oh, wow. That would be the greatest compliment if you could say.
Well, it does in some ways. Like it's very like saturated and very pretty to look at. I think it still
You're very saturated and pretty to look at.
Oh, thank you. I think it has a lot of interesting brushwork. You don't see a lot of brushwork in anime food. It's very like
I don't
flat.
know. I think it depends on the film, the style, the anime.
Okay. Well, the anime food I've seen, and I haven't admittedly seen that much, tends to be a lot more like flat shading, I guess you could say, less brushwork. So I really like how yours retains a lot of brushwork and that gives it a lot of life and vitality. The translucency of the tops of
that
the
is
slices.
such a hard thing to do. Like getting that translucency down was very hard.
Yes.
But you know what that is? That's called subsurface scattering.
I know.
And it's the same thing that happens to skin.
I love it. It's so interesting to see it in watermelon because even though watermelon is red like skin, it's not going to light up just the same way because, it's of course quite different.
Well, yeah, you don't have blood underneath the surface of your watermelon.
No
However,
skin.
it is interesting because watermelon, like I guess the color of the flesh is pink, but the juice is maybe not pink. I've never like squeezed a watermelon to get the juice out. But notice how the rind, like that top part, is like whitish color, a lot less saturated. Wonder what's going on there. What's going on with the maths of that to make
Right.
it have that color?
It's so thin, I think. It's just very much...
It is very porous as well, like watermelon.
I mean, it's mostly water, probably.
It's mostly water. Oh my god, it's in the name. Wow, how did we not...
Get super hydrated
How
from
did
a
we not
watermelon.
figure that out?
Did you ever do a watermelon eating contest when you were young, like the kind where you like
Many
have
times,
to
all
put your
the
hands
time.
behind your back? And
No,
just...
never.
No, you never did?
Did you?
Yeah, once at my friend's birthday party.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And did you win?
Probably.
Probably.
I
What
like
does
to remember that I did.
Wow, that is not how memories should work.
I think I did. I'm just too humble to say that I, at like 7 years old, won a watermelon eating contest.
And who was your competition in this watermelon eating
Probably
contest?
Catherine and whoever else was at her birthday party.
Catherine's father. Did
No.
you beat her dad?
No.
Some 40-year-old man, and you're just like, I can eat so much watermelon. So wait, what was the contest? Was it eating more watermelon, or was it
No.
like eat it the fastest?
The fastest.
How much watermelon?
A good slice.
Oh, just one slice?
Well, not like...
How did you know when you were done?
Probably Catherine's mom judged it.
I mean, I feel like you could cheat that, you know? I feel like you could pay off Catherine's mom.
I don't know if I could have. I don't know if I would today. She is probably continues to be stalwartly, probably unbribable. I never
Unbribable.
Yeah, I never tried to. bribe her,
Everybody's got a price, Abby.
but I don't know the integrity of
If
this
you were
woman.
judging a watermelon contest, how much would I have to pay you to make me the winner?
$5.
Easy. Easy peasy. Wow, you have a very low price.
Granted, the contest is between you and yourself.
Me and my... Okay, wow.
Yes.
So I'm...
You're just alone eating watermelon in a room, and you paid me $5.
So
Thanks.
I'm the winner and the loser, and I'm out $5.
Hey, that's life.
But I got some watermelon. Wow.
So you never did a watermelon eating contest. When I was young, I worked at a farmer's fruit market stand way out in the boonies, and it was a little bit dangerous.
I feel like you told me
feeling
about this. Wait, why was it dangerous?
because I was all alone,
Okay.
far away from anyone.
That is a little
Every
creepy.
once in a while, a truck would come by and somebody would buy something, and I was, of course, actually perfectly safe. Nothing ever happened. But
How much was this fruit?
so it was a black diamond watermelon. He was selling black diamond watermelons.
There were diamonds in these
People
watermelons?
came from all over for these black diamond watermelons.
This sounds like a farce.
They're more spherical than oblong. They're much darker in color, and they are very, very sweet and delicious. They sell for a pretty good price. I don't know what
are
the
we
going
talking?
rate is today.
What's the going rate? Yeah.
I don't remember.
We talking like $2?
Might be 12. Who knows?
$12?
10, 12. It's a
for
watermelon,
a watermelon?
Ben. What could it cost?
No one knows.
$10.
Yes, it's a banana, Michael. So here's when I actually did start getting in some of that brush work that you like. So this was very intentional. After I had done my sketch, I went back over top and started thinking about how I could use these larger brush strokes to create this interesting texture. It's very hard to create this, mottled kind of like texture. I don't know how you would describe it. Watermelon is a difficult texture to create. It's like fleshy, it's porous, it's like organically random. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was hard. So I thought that these big brush strokes
I love the way
captured
you did
it,
that.
you know, pretty well.
Absolutely. It captures the brightness of it, the juiciness of it. I think you could not have done a better job on this. This is perfect.
I mean, I could have done a better job.
No,
you can always do a better job.
I love what you did.
But
I think the change in hue is really well done.
I think it gave it like a really painterly effect. Obviously, you can see the brush strokes. I think that's always a fun effect to have on your paintings, to not like blend everything perfectly. But the last thing that I did to this was add in a quick background. I also went over some different areas to amplify the contrast as we do.
It sharpens it.
Yeah, absolutely. But the thing I wanted to do here at the end was compare between the last time we did fruit, which was actually, I think, the first time I had ever done a still life painting.
Ever.
Like literally ever. And compare it to this fruit right here. So here is my fruit from our last session. This was one of these still lives. I think we did like 4 of these. You might have done more. But how do you think this compares to my current watermelon. Did I level up at all in 4 months?
You absolutely did.
Is there something that, like, is actually better about this, old painting than this? Like, have I left some things out that I could have added? What are your thoughts?
So in the older painting, I feel like the colors are just not all over the place, but in your watermelon picture, it's like you've got a nice balance of colors that go really well together. Whereas in this piece, your older piece, I feel like the colors are just what was there, so you used that. Your brushwork is more clean in the watermelon piece, and I like that. I think your fruit from 4 months ago is a little bit more muddy, but still really good. And then I like the canvas texture on your old fruit, but maybe you were a little heavy-handed with that.
I definitely was. I think you're right on all accounts there, for sure. Well, thank you. So I think you can definitely see some improvement in 4 months. I don't think it's going to be astronomical.
I think it's astronomical. I think it's really good.
Well, I appreciate that. And if you would like to have some astronomical improvement, you should click that subscribe button.
And comment below with ideas of what we can do to improve as artists.
And share some of your astronomical improvement online with #Drawbli.
And this is the part where we say
Goomba. Yes, I don't think it's improved that much in 4 months. I think you're being a little too generous.
I don't think so. I think it looks amazing. The seeds, the way they glow. I love the seeds.
Yeah, seeds glow, IRL.
IRL seeds glowing. Don't eat glowing seeds.
You probably shouldn't.